So, dies sollte der finale Teil sein von Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Und wir legen mal los. Bin mir jetzt nicht sicher, wo ich lang muss. Aber hier schwirrt was rum. Und das kann ja nur Kate sein. Weil das ja die einzige, die übrig ist. Ich durchsuche jetzt erstmal alle Häuser, wie ich es immer mache.
Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days.
All right.
Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You were a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right. I think.
Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
Das könnten eventuell die Bomber gewesen sein. Oder es ist hier unsere Sternschnuppe, die sich hier, wie wir wissen, durch alle Kommunikationsnetze gefressen hat. Tja, jetzt bin ich wieder auf Twitch und jetzt guckt keiner mehr zu. Aber auf YouTube wird es ja eventuell von dem einen oder anderen gesehen, der das ganze Spiel mal sich so geben will und keine PS4 hat vielleicht. Oder nicht das Geld dafür ausgeben mag. Oh, ja, es ist hier sehr unschön, was hier passiert ist. Jetzt weiß ich nicht, ob das Clives Haus ist. Oh, ich sogar hier. Oder Howards Haus. Das kann natürlich beides sein. Modelleisenbahn. Das sieht man auch nicht alle Tage in einem Videospiel. Gibt es hier noch mehr Licht? Ah. Da hat es wohl jemand sehr auf Eisenbahn abgesehen. Kann man sogar benutzen. Das ist ja super. Das ist der Game of the Year, ist es jetzt. Offiziell Game of the Year. Kann man auch wieder stoppen. Und in die andere Richtung sogar fahren. Hey, es ist das beste Spiel aller Zeiten. Es ist in GTA und in Yakuza gibt es so viele Minispiele, aber gab es da jemals schon eine Modelleisenbahn? Kann ich mich nicht dran erinnern. Hey, das ist echt Spiel des Jahres. Ich lasse jetzt einfach mal hier fahren im Dunkeln. Schöne Musik. Never forget, was? Clive's home? Homie? Cheers, Homie? Ich glaube, das hieß Cheers, Homie. Ja. Also wir wissen immer noch nicht, wer hier eigentlich wohnt. Ob das jetzt Clive oder Howard ist. Die ist einfach stehen geblieben. von Geisterhand. Konsequent kann man auch keinen einzigen Kühlschrank öffnen. Okay, eine handbemalte Karte. Mit allerlei Pfeilen und Zeug. Manche Sachen sind ausgestrichen. Zum Beispiel die erste Stadt, wo wir waren. Und das rechts oben auch. Andere Sachen sind umkreist. Das sollte man sich später nochmal on demand ansehen, wenn das Spiel abgeschlossen ist. Das hat bestimmt eine Relevanz gehabt. Ach, da steht ein Name, oder? Falklands War 1982. Ja stimmt, der war ja da auch. Wie Ehre. Moment, welche zwei Kandidaten mit mir? Howard? Howard ist es dann schon mal nicht. Und Clive hatten wir. Ich weiß nicht, was WR sein soll. Könnte jetzt auch ein Haus sein von jemand ganz anderem. Die Musik wird immer seltsam.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes, it's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Ja, das haben wir schon mitbekommen, dass Wendy auf den Frank ein bisschen steht. Aber wer ist denn diese Seele, die hier rumgeistert? Es kann weder Frank noch Wendy sein. Es könnte Clive sein. Es könnte Kate sein. Es ist eine männliche Stimme, also es ist nicht Kate. Wir haben aber auch irgendwie keinen Kapitelnamen bekommen.
Appleton! You doing it? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting your stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me. Get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Get
it
off,
over
Sam.
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
You and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident! Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out
Charlie,
of here.
please!
Kate hat ja gesagt, als sie quasi der Stern übernommen hat, dass sie diese Einsamkeit gespürt hat. Und die spürt jetzt, glaube ich, auch Steven in dem Fall. Also gehört das immer noch zu Steven. Ich dachte eigentlich, mit dem Kapitel wären wir durch. Anscheinend doch noch nicht. Es ist wohl nur Lizzie, deren Ende man vorhin gesehen hat. Stimmt, da hatten wir ja nie ein richtiges Ende, glaube ich. Es ging ja so über quasi in das Steven-Kapitel. Macht eigentlich Sinn, dass es so geändert hat. Wieder neuer Code. Nein? Ach, ich habe aus Versehen gedrückt. Jetzt habe ich den Code nicht, scheiße.
It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
Ob es das alles wert war? A Wishing Machine. Es ist also keine richtige Atombombe, es ist ein Nervengift. Was ist denn das Telefon?
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in, Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
Tja, das war das Ende von Steven. Scheint so. Er hat es ja selber herbeigeführt. Tolle Lichtstimmung. Moment, hier sind wir aber hochgelaufen.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
These phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No. Something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
here. This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet.
Da haben wir diese weiße Farbe wieder, die haben wir schon öfters gesehen. Wir haben auch irgendwas in den Story-Sequenzen davon gehört, dass Jugendliche viel weiße Farbe überall verteilen und so. Irgendwas hat es damit zu tun hier. Oh, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was uns hier wartet. Das wird schon ein bisschen unheimlich.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden, my mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken, son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Ich wusste es doch, dass es mit Kate endet. Ziemlich dramatisches Ende da. Und ich will jetzt nicht ein anderes Spiel spoilen, aber es endet schon sehr wie ein sehr ähnlich gestricktes Spiel, was wir kürzlich auf YouTube komplett durchgespielt haben. Also die Inspirationen für dieses Spiel sind schon deutlich erkennbar, aber sehr schön gemacht alles. Genießen wir mal das Ende.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely. I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding. I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. Of butterflies. I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire, and I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark. It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.